Hey YouTube, wanted to do a follow-up video on the KS3M hash board failure that I had put out. After that video, tried a couple things, but nothing really seemed to take hold, and I pretty much just decided we're going to let it run, even though I'm not getting the full output that I would expect. I think everybody can appreciate the packaging this equipment up, doing an RMA, sending it overseas, waiting for that to come back. For me, I don't particularly like unknown things, and I didn't want to wait that long. Could be quick, but I always have fears about that kind of stuff, and I didn't want this thing to be gone for 2 months, 3 months, or get wrapped up in customs or what have you. It would be really great if ICERIVER had a United States repair facility. Personally, I'd rather package this up and drive it or fly it myself, and I'd feel a lot more I'd feel a lot better about that than just hoping that it survives the mail. So with that said, pretty much had just given up on this hash board and have just decided to let the equipment run. I've decided to poke around ICERIVER's site, and I noticed that there is a new firmware upgrade that's been released in February. I've currently got this device running just the base image that had come with it, and as you can see, I'm not getting my full hash rate, and the only thing that's being detected here is the temperatures. So if you come out to ICERIVER and go to support and then to tutorial, you'll see they have the downloads available here for firmware, and instead of the September 16th version, you'll now see KS3M, that there has been a release. Actually, the KS3L and the KS3M both have a new firmware as of February. The details state resolve the issue of hash boards dropping under low and normal temperature conditions and fix some common bugs. So I wanted to just kind of put this together and all of us can see the results at the same time. I've taken the liberty of downloading this. So I want to go ahead and update this firmware, and let's see what happens here. Firmware upgrade is really easy to do, but I would suggest before getting in here, grab your configurations, just the wallet format, pool addresses, etc. Just save yourself a little hassle. But we're going to go ahead and go into firmware. We're going to select the file. It is right here, and we're going to update. And let's see, this is wrong already. Please unstep before. Oh my gosh, that's funny. So let's try this again. There we go, and let's update it. And we'll give this, all right, operation succeeded, excellent. So we'll click OK on there, and we are going to confirm the restart. And the operation was successful. Excellent. So we are going to just let this thing do what it needs to do, and I will come back as soon as this is restarted and back up and running. Alright, so it's been about 10 minutes or so. Time for the moment of truth. And If I'm not mistaken, the hash rate looks a little bit higher. I think I was at 42. And I cannot believe it, but I am actually getting hash rate. It's drastically diminished from what I should be getting, but this is definitely a lot better than what I was looking at previously. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and restart this again, and let's see if we have any different results. So 4812 and 87. This is this is better, even if it's limping along. It's better than 0, right? So we will come back here in just a bit, and let's see if we get anything better out of this. Okay, time for the moment of truth. Been another 15 minutes or so. Let's see what we got. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. We are back up and running. The 30-minute hash rate, it's still behind, but we're back in business with the firmware update. This thing, I'm telling you, was completely dead. I swapped all the cables out, and it's just that hash board has just been unplugged. I can't believe it. I wish there would have been a lot more attention brought out to the firmware release, but we're back in business here, and my $10,000 KS3M is functional. I did fire up the ICERIVER monitor. This has been just really handy, and I love that T-Swift got this put together. I did take a look at this before I started recording again. One thing of note here is that about 10 minutes in, board 1 and board 2 was completely green. Board 3, it was like the first 3 lines were green and pulling stats, a ton of gray. Scroll down more, there was some green with some stats, but it was predominantly gray here. I still do have 2 that are showing fault. I'm going to kind of monitor this and see if this condition changes. I had taken a look at the board itself, and I wasn't seeing the thermal paste problems, but I'll probably go ahead and just do that anyway, especially since this thing seemingly is back to life. So I'm hopeful that this remains, but at least for right now, we're pretty much fully functioning, and I'll take this hash rate any day, especially with the current price. So if you haven't tried this out yet, I would say go ahead and give it a shot before you try RMA. So hopefully this video helps. Please comment if you were experiencing this issue and if this fixed your problem. Definitely want to get the word out there for folks. Again, we're only 20 minutes into this test. Hopefully this sticks, but this is a lot better than what I was getting for about the last couple weeks or month. Looking a heck of a lot better. So share the word out there. Let folks know you can potentially get back in business with the firmware update. And if you found this video useful, please like and subscribe. Thanks a lot.